Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is 𝐬𝐨𝐜𝐚, also known as Thegifteffect. If you're new here, please stick around and subscribe if you like what you see, and if you are an OG, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. So in one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I have a technique that I use to set my goals, that I used to plan and achieve them, and one of you mentioned that you would like to see a video like that, so here we are today. I'm teaching you, giving you all the tea. So if you're interested, you should definitely keep watching. Professor Gift in the building. Let's start this course. First off, what is a goal? When you identify your goal, you need to break that goal down into sub goals. It basically means just breaking it down so that you can achieve it faster, because when you break it down, it's easier for you to appropriate a deadline and appropriate actions to make sure that that entire goal comes to pass. Are we following? Another important thing in achieving your goals and identifying them is to make sure that they follow the SMART principle. S, specific; M, measurable; A, achievable; because R, relevant; and T is time bound. You need to make sure that your goal follows all of these SMART principles for it to actually identify as a goal. So let's make an example. S, specific. You need to make sure it is very down to the last T. I want to buy a ring light. Now, a ring light, there are different kinds of ring lights in the market, so I need to make it specific. So I'll say I want to buy a 22 inches ring light that comes with a battery and a tripod. So just say I want to buy a ring light. You need to be very specific about what exactly you want to buy. Alright? Now, M, measurable. Measurable means that you have set a measure of success for that goal. You need to make sure it is numerical. For example, the ring light we're talking about, I want to buy a 22 inches new model ring light that has batteries and a tripod. Now, how much is the ring light? The ring light, let's say the ring light is 50,000. So measurable means that this ring light is 50,000. Now, what do I need to do? How many jobs do I need to do? Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to ask for help to make sure that I can get 50,000 naira to buy the ring light? You get me? A, achievable. Achievable means that your goal is something that is realistic and you can actually achieve, because why would you want to buy a ring light of 50,000 when you know that you have 0 naira and you're not expecting any money, and you say you want to buy that ring light today? It's not possible now. How now? R means relevant. This ring light that you're buying, do you want to buy the ring light because you want to be using it to do TikTok? Or do you want to buy the ring light because you want to be creating content to make money? You need to weigh the pros and the cons. Is it important? Time bound means you have set in place a particular deadline so that you can have a mental consciousness. Okay, I need to achieve this goal before this time. Alright, I need to make 50k in the next 2 months to buy these ring lights. That 2 months makes it time bound. Some other things that I do when I want to set a goal is to ask myself some other questions, like understand the why behind your goal. What exactly is driving you to achieve that goal? Because to be honest, it is very easy for you to have goals, but it's always something that's going to be at the back of that goal that's going to push you to want to achieve that goal. I am a content creator, and we all know that content creators in Nigeria, when they're starting out, they don't make a lot of money. If it's because of money that is pushing me to be a content creator, I will have stopped. Now, I have a goal that is pushing me, that is motivating me, despite the fact that everything is not smiling and things are not rosy. You need to understand the why behind your goal. Another thing you need to ask yourself is this goal necessary? Like, can I live without this goal? What is going to happen to me if I don't achieve this goal? Another question is, how will I feel when I've achieved it? Am I going to feel happy? Am I going to feel like it's just one of those things? What is the emotion that is going to be the end goal for that goal? And the last thing you need to do is to assign priority to your goal. There's something in economics they call scale of preference. You need to assign priority to your goal. Like, okay, this goal is important, but I would say out of the 10 things that I need to do, this one's going to take number 6. And I feel like this is not also essential for goal setting. It's also essential for your daily plans and daily life to-do list. Like, prioritize everything based on how important they are to you at that moment. We're gonna have some practical examples so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Let's go. For example, we have a goal. Goal is to buy a car. Now we need to answer all of those questions and appropriate it to the SMART principle and see whether we actually need this car or wherever it is going. Number one, why? Why do you want to buy a car? Okay, let's answer that question. I want to buy a car because I have logistic issues, because I spend so much on boat and transport fare, and it will be easier and stress-free and beneficial to my business if I got a car. Now you answered the why. Let's move on to the next question. Is this car necessary? I feel like a car is necessary, but I can still live without it for now, because as much as a car is an asset, it can also be a liability. Do you know how much they used to charge for car maintenance? People that have cars are gonna tell you. And the thing about your car is an engine. So when it is demanding attention, you better give it the attention before you can be stranded in the middle of the road because the car is daku. As much as the car is necessary, I need to prepare myself for the expenses of having a car, like fuel, like car maintenance, like license and registration, like everything. What is the priority level for buying a car? It's important, but it is not as important. So I rate it a 3/5 based on my scale of preference. Disclaimer, I'm just trying to sell you this example. You should know that I'm thinking how to buy a car. Now we move on to the SMART principle. Specific. What is the specific car that we want to get? We want to get a black full-body Lexus RX 450 that has a V6 engine. Don't ask me how I know that. Measurable. We want to quantify this goal. And let's just imagine that this car is 8 million naira. If it's not 8 million naira, I don't care. Achievable. How much do I earn for me to be able to say I want to buy this car? Is this something that I can afford with my salary? So let's say I earn 1 million naira. We're going to do all of the math later, so stick with me. Relevant. Can I live without this car? Okay, what if I buy something else? What if I buy a Lexus ES 350 instead? A 𝐭𝐭. Will it be better? Now, T, time bound. Time bound means we are setting a deadline for this particular goal. And what's our deadline? Our deadline is Christmas Day, December 25, 2023. So let's go down to the mathematics. What's the plan? How are we going to make sure that this goal comes to pass? I currently earn 1 million naira per month, which makes it 12 million naira per annum. That's my gross income. Now my expenses monthly, my tithes, my groceries, my shopping, my everything under expenses is 400k. My investment is 200k and my savings is 200k, which all comes down to 800k. Now remove 800k from 1 million. It means I have 200k disposable income. So if I save 200k from March to November, that's like 9 months. I'm not gonna get up to the amount which I need. I need 8 million naira. 2 times 9 is what? 18. That's 1.8 million naira now. Obviously, we cannot achieve this goal. So we have to think, what can we do to make sure that we achieve this goal? Since this goal is so important to us, then you start to think, oh, I need to make more money. If I need to make more money means I need to get more streams of income. Let me take 200k out of my March salary, which is my disposable income. So that means that apart from my expenditure, my savings and my investments for March, I'm not buying anything, I'm not partying. I need to stick to my budget. I'm going to take this 200k and I'm going to go use it to learn blockchain development. Let's say, example, blockchain development pays in dollars, and I started learning in March and I graduate in June. So my plan is, as I'm saving all of those 200k, all of the money that I'm getting from my blockchain development, I'm also saving the money. Why? Because we want to buy a car. We have 1.6 million naira by November from all of our 200k savings. We don't have 1.8. Why? Because we use 200k to learn blockchain development. Are you following? In June, we made $1,200. We saved it. In August, we made $3,000. We saved it. In October, we made $4,000. and we saved it. Convert all of this dollar to naira. 1.6 plus $1,200 plus $3,000 plus $4,000. That gives us 8.5 million naira by November, and we can buy the car. The car is 8 million. And we still have small money for license and registration for all of my friends that will say, come and wash the car for me. And by December 25, even before December 25, we already have the car. So do you get the process? I'm hoping that you get the process. So I'm going to give you one more example just to make this more understandable for you. And I will leave you to personalize this method for your goal. Example number 2 is go on a trip to Rwanda. Why? Because I've never traveled out in my life, so I want to go to Rwanda. Is it necessary? For cultural experience, it is, but it's not compulsory. If you cannot travel out, you cannot go and kill yourself. So now you need to ask yourself all of the smart questions. So we need to be specific. Go on a 5-day trip to Rwanda for 30 December 2023. So to answer our measurable question, we need to ask travel agencies around. Hello Rwanda, how much is it? So they said 1 million naira. So you now come back and sit down. A, is it achievable? Do I have 1 million naira in December to go on 30 December? So how much do I earn? I earn 500k per month on both salary and my other streams of income. Everything 500k. My expenditure from that 500k is 200k and my savings is 100k. So I'm going to cut down my expenditure to 150k and my savings also at 100k, so that my 250k is my total expenditure and the remaining 250k is my disposable income. So because I have other streams of income, let's say I'm an entrepreneur and the money might fluctuate sometimes. Sometimes it might not be 500, it might be 450, it might be 550. Then I'm not going to save all of that 250k. I'm going to save 150k for the next 9 months and I'll keep 100k in case of incasity. If we save 150k from March to November, that's 1.35 million by November if all goes well. Fingers crossed. By November, we already have 1 million naira to pay the travel agency and we have 350k to splurge and buy something in Rwanda for the girls and the boys that are saying, 𝐬𝐭𝐡. So guys, this is how I set my goals. I remember there was a time that I set my goals in this manner for, I wanted to have 1,500 followers on Instagram. I think that was last year. And I set these goals, like how many content I want to be creating per month, per week, and everything down to the last stage. I want to run sponsored ads, everything. And look at me, I've passed there now. The next goal is 2k like this, so if you enjoyed this video, guys, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video. Anyways, I will see you in the next video, or you can just watch another one that comes on your screen here or here. Bye.